I gotta ask this. Like, if you were to pick your top 2 rookies, like, let's say 2 males, 2 females, who would they be?
Currently, this season?
Yeah.
Wow. So I have to go with Corey right off the bat. And then, to be honest, with the other male, I like Logan and I like Ed. I didn't get to see enough of Kels. I know Kels has it. I know but it's just, I don't know. I can't really put it there. And being a fan of Ed's from the circle, and he's fun. I have to go with Ed as the other one then. And with the females, Tina and Emmy, I mean, even though she's emotional, I love that. Some people, like, you have people around there like, oh, you're too sensitive. You know, I'd rather have somebody who's going to wear their emotions on their sleeve and still get the job done than somebody who's going to be fake.
I don't know. For the guys, for me, it is a toss-up because I feel like the longer the game would have gone on with these two, like with Kels and Coriel, they would have made a real impact in the game.
Yeah.
They could have, I mean, I can really see them messing up some bets in the eliminations. But the guys that are currently left, I don't know, Ed is a strong competitor. And the fact that when he got thrown down there, it wasn't a hissy fit. It was like, all right, let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah, he's like,
this is the whole point of coming here. Let's go. And so I really dug that. Logan's pretty cool, but that whole conversation with Big T, where he's like, her hands are like octopus. Like, that was like, Logan, what are you doing, bro? You know what? I didn't like him, but the more I see Discount Jordan, you know, he doesn't bother me that much. The way Emmy's accent kills
See,
me.
she doesn't bother me as much as she bothers you.
The only time she's acceptable is when she says, Mr. TJ.
Mr. TJ.
Yes, Mr. TJ.
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you, Mr. TJ.
You know, girl-wise, I think Michelle was going to probably be the top one out of the rookies if she wouldn't have gotten taken out too early, and then maybe Esther. But let's see how this upcoming week plays with the drink throwing.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who likes Berna? Is that my bias because she's with CJ?
Yeah, that is.
Because I love Berna. She fucking is a badass, first of all. She's so cute,
wait.
so down to earth.
Am I getting Berna and Bettina?
Which one's Bettina's the one with the weird laugh that's partnered with Corey.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Laugh.
Berna. I said Bettina. I apologize. I'm actually meant Berna.
Sorry, Bettina. You're off the list.
I greatly apologize. But yeah, I have to go with
wondering.
My only downside to Berna is the same downside I have to Corey, which is it's always for my family with Berna. It's like, did you know I was in the circus? I didn't do long division. I did circus.
Oh my God. That whole interview with CP was so funny. He was like, I'm sorry, what? You mean like recess? No, she took circus.
None of us mentioned Michaela, though.
I'm so upset about Michaela because I really was looking forward to her. So I don't watch Survivor, which I need to start doing, especially because we're pulling from there so often. Every time, you know, and running these Facebook groups and stuff, you know, like we see these posts all the time where it's like, who would you want to see come over from Big Brother, Survivor, or like whatever the show is, right? And in these threads, there were 2 constant names that I always saw, and that was Michelle and Michaela. Yeah. And I was very excited to see Michaela. I loved her from like her first confessional that she had on the show. And she was like, you know, oh, he could talk to me all day or all night long. And then she was like, no, all day, because I'm not that type of woman. And then she just like busts out laughing about it, right? And I was like, okay, I like her a lot. And then she went home, and I was so bummed. That stupid list, man. I still don't even understand what happened with that. Like, was there an actual list? Did Emmy really like set her up? Because that's what Michaela said. Like, I don't get it.
So we talked about the list a little bit, a couple times, and it's just like, did she make a list? Is the list that she provided to Anissa and Tori the actual list? Because There was also a rumor that she quickly made another list. So who do you believe? There's 20 different stories out there from 20 different people. Half are saying there's 2 lists. Half are saying, no, that's the list. And it's who you could trust, who you couldn't trust. And I was like, all right, well, why can't you trust me? No. That was just who was paired and who's good and who's a vet and not. And it's like, all right, so what really happened? Why are you making a list? And then her exit thing, confessional. She's like, oh.
She held up the notebook, right? And she was like, I have my list. And I'm like, okay, so is that a confession to making this list? And not like, I don't even think her making the list was her mistake. People make these kinds of lists and stuff all the time. Laurel is infamous for her stupid little notebook that she carries around every season, right? But her problem was sharing it with people that she didn't know, didn't have a connection with, had no trust built with. So, like, what do these people owe you? Nothing. Like, that's where she messed up. She needed to keep that list under lock. Unfortunately, she didn't. Unfortunately, she shared it with people, and we ended up losing Michaela way earlier than I really wanted to.
Yeah, because she did really good in Big Brother, and she had an amazing social game. But, that's only, we need to incorporate the whole rookies don't know how to count. They had it from the jump. Yes. They could have controlled the game from the get-go. Yes. And they got vetted.
Yes, exactly. Well, and the thing was Brennan was, if I'm remembering correctly, now I rewatched the first episode the other day. But again, now I've watched more stuff since then. So I'm hoping I remember correctly, but Brennan was the only rookie who brought up the idea of potentially having all the rookies work together on the show. And everybody was shutting him down. And I don't understand what these rookies don't understand, especially all these people are from some sort of competition show.
Right.
I mean, a lot of them are from things like Big Brother and Survivor, which I know are also ran off of having alliances. So why would it seem like this wild idea for you to create an alliance going into the house?
I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't have all right, well, look, we're here by ourselves, obviously. Let's make a plan. What are we going to do? The funniest thing, though, from the first night is Gabo, who's that on the TV?
Yeah, when he didn't know who DJ was.
and that brings me back to Fessy in his first season. CT, I don't know what CT's done in the past. I don't take offense. I know he's your number one. But I'm like, how do you get accepted or get asked and accept going on to the challenge and not watch at least the previous 3 seasons at the very least?
Something, right? There should be, that should literally be a requirement. There should be a test of base level knowledge of the show that you should have to know to go on the show. Little things like, who's the host?
Mike the Miz.
Mike the Miz. The situation.
Just to in on this one, I think there should be more tests too, honestly. You have to be able to do simple addition and division. Mm-hmm. You to be able to swim.
But how many of their contestants does that automatically eliminate?
Oh, shit.